this tutorial we will see how to set up Next.js 13. Next.js 13 introduces a new app directory with new features and conventions. However, upgrading to Next.js 13 does not require using the new app directory. So for install, go to browser and search for Next.js 13 and copy this link. Then open Command and paste in the same folder of your project app. So we have problem here, it couldn't install. For solving, you must create new folder in this path with the name npm, along with specific enhancements to the functionality of links in Next.js 13. And we will try again. This is the problem that most programmers suffer from. Great, it's work. No. Async components, a new method of data collecting for server-rendered components, are also introduced in Next.js 13. We can render systems using promises with async and await when utilizing async components. Users may have to wait for the entire page to generate before accessing them. As the UI is generated, the server will send small bits of it to the client. Almost done, so let's check the folder. All files may be uploaded. Yes, it's successfully done. Let's open the Visual Studio Code and see what news in Next.js 13. Next.js 13.4 is a foundational release, marking stability for the app router. App router stable, React server components, nested routes and layouts, simplified data fetching, streaming and suspense, built-in SEO support, TurboPack beta at your local dev server, faster and with improved stability, server AC. Next.js is based on React, so if you know how to work on React, you can also work on Next.js. Let's display this page from terminal to get localhost of the page. For run this code, just write npm run dev and open the localhost on browser. This is what your project looks like before editing. Let's make examples for you understand. The new structure enables us to include additional files in each path directory. Also, the page.js for a route, such as layout.js system for the path and its subpaths, loading.js system for an instant loading state using React. Next.js 13's additional support for React server components is the most intriguing new feature. For quicker delivery, a smaller JavaScript bundle, and less expensive client-side rendering, server components enable us to execute and render React components on the server side. Additionally, server components are automatically cached at build time or runtime for extra performance advantages based on the type of data needed to render a route. You will need to structure your application following as server and client components' capabilities differ somewhat. The capabilities of the two different components are listed in the following table. It is derived from the documentation and the applications for which they are highly supportive. You can use the use client directive at the top of the file to designate it as such when creating client components for your Next.js application.